Hi, again. We're finally doing another podcast. We have Talon here today, and he's going to talk to us about how CrossFit helps him. So maybe bring that closer to your.
Right there?
Yeah.
All right.
Probably about, I don't know, probably a little bit closer.
Right
Yeah.
there. That works.
Yeah. It should pick it up good. So, where do you tell us about yourself, Talon?
Well, I've been mining, underground miner currently for a year now. Was in process for 3 years at Goldstrike, at the wet mill autoclave, open pit truck driver at the Goldstrike site for 8 years.
Okay.
Collectively, I've been on Goldstrike mine site for 12 years now.
Oh, right on.
Barrack legacy.
Okay. Yeah. Like your family's Barrett working
My
there too?
actually, my family was Newmont's.
Oh, okay.
My grandpa was an underground miner for Newmont
Okay. Cool.
for many, many years, and also a tire tech at D&D Tire back in the day.
Back in the day. Yeah. Cool. Right on. So, what are you doing now?
Underground mining, yes.
Okay.
And part of the mine rescue team as well for 10 years.
Yeah. So, you're on the mine rescue team and tell us more about what that is.
Well, currently I'm on the surface. Per MSHA rules, I can't go underground
For mine rescue.
until my year,
Okay.
which is next month. I'll be able to try out for the team.
Okay.
But I've been mine rescue for 10 years and EMT for, I think, 4 or 5 years now. Working on my advanced EMT license.
Okay.
I'm a instructor 1 firefighter for the state of Nevada, wildland firefighter, a confined space operator, and got my ELF certification for a structure fire for defense fighting.
Right on. Yep. So that all those things, they have tests that you have to do.
Yeah, all the testing
and physical fitness tests.
Yeah, all the physical fitness testing.
Yeah. And so you've been doing those. Have you noticed any difference since you started doing CrossFit in those tests?
I've gotten a lot stronger, and my cardio has gone up.
Yeah.
Since I've started doing CrossFit.
Yeah, right on. So it helps you. Now, your schedule though is not amazing.
No, it's not. The 5-4 rotating day-night.
Yeah. And how long are your shifts?
My shifts are 12 hours, but by the time we get up and go to bed, like 15-hour days.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because of commute.
The commute time.
Commute time is like 2 hours.
It's an hour and a half there, an hour and a half back.
Yeah. So 3-hour commute time.
Yeah.
On top of a 12-hour shift.
Yes.
And so those are really long days.
Oh, yeah, super
and
long
tiring.
days.
And you work in underground.
Yeah, Meikle Rodeo mine site.
And how hot is it down there?
Some headings are 100 plus, up to close to 160 with humidity.
Dang. Yeah. And you're not constantly working at 160 though, right?
No, not constantly. It just depends on what we're doing for the day.
Yeah.
Majority of the time we're working in 98-degree weather. Majority of the day.
So, right. Okay. So what are some things you have to do to be able to work in that environment, in hard work? What are some things keep yourself going? What do you do to keep yourself going?
I got self-drive and don't want to look weak in front of my coworkers. That's what it really is.
Yeah, right.
It's a mentality of coworker to coworker. Don't want to let that person down.
Right.
Don't want him showing you up.
Totally.
Stuff like that.
Yeah. So drive and ambition to keep you going and keep you useful.
And you have to handle the heat.
How do you handle the heat?
I drink lots and lots of water.
Okay. Do they have water stations down there? Do you have to take it with you?
Oh, they got water, not essentially water stations, but you call your shifter and they got cases of water in their buggies if you need it.
Are they cold?
Coldish.
Coldish. It's water.
Yeah, it's water.
Yeah.
I'd rather drink hot water than no water.
Right. Yeah.
But I do carry a gallon water jug with me, and if it gets too bad, they have pickle shots to help with your body.
Yeah. Pickle juice helps bring the electrolytes back in. Like it's got the salt and sodium in it. Helps you with cramps. If you ever have a cramp, take some pickle juice.
Yep, and Alex told me to take mustard too.
Yep, mustard.
Which I hate pickle juice and I hate mustard.
Oh,
which sucks.
Shucks.
Yeah, but
Well,
I do it because I'd rather not cramp.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Those are some quick options if you have those around.
Yeah.
There's other options too. But okay. So you've gotten stronger being here.
Yeah, I got
Definitely
stronger. I got more confidence about how I am, my personal look.
Okay.
Gotten a lot better for it.
Right. That makes a difference. We don't really worry about how people look in our gym, but it does make a difference when you feel better about yourself and you feel stronger and you have more muscles and your body shape changes into something that you like better.
Yeah, since I started for the rope climb that we do, I couldn't barely climb it at all. Now I can do it 3 times in a row unbroken.
I remember that day you first climbed the rope.
Yeah.
He did it. And then he came down and his hands were
rope
blistered,
burn
kind of.
for like 3 weeks.
They were kind of healing for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But now I can go up and down just fine. And also the confidence of doing Spartan races with my friend.
Right. So that's another thing Talon does is he does Spartan races and he's able to climb the rope now and then he has a lot more endurance in the.
Yeah, right now I'm trying to train for my beast. That one's 13 and a half miles.
Yeah, it's
Something like that. Half marathon? Yeah.
In the mountain. Well, the one I did was in the mountains.
I've been doing one in Payette, Idaho, just right outside Napa.
Okay.
So it's not really a mountain per se. It's a nice rolling hill. But still middle of August.
Yeah, which you should be used to because you work in 100-degree weather all the time.
But I'm not in the sun. There's a difference.
True. It does feel a little bit hotter in the sun.
It really does. Like during last year in the summer, we're outside doing yard work in our construction yard. And we're like, let's go back underground. It's cold. Even though it's not.
Even though it wasn't any colder.
No, it was
it's just
way hotter.
Darker.
Darker and moist.
Yeah. So with being underground and stuff, how do you manage without sunlight?
On my days off, I'm outside constantly.
Okay, good.
Like to be outside. And I take vitamins.
Okay, you supplement with vitamins to help your lack of sunshine.
I have vitamins. It's the multivitamin with like 200 something milligrams of vitamin D.
Yeah.
I have to take.
Okay.
And I do feel the lack of vitamins from the sun. I get like less energy, like lethargic.
More like meh.
Yeah, it takes about a day or two for me to get my energy back from being in the sun.
Yeah.
And
after
during the winter years, it gets really bad to where you never see the sun for almost a whole month.
Right.
Because of the night shifts.
Because you're on nights.
Go to work in the morning.
Sleeping in the day.
Yep.
Working at night.
Go home in the dark. Go to work in the dark.
Yeah, those are hard months.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Well, gratefully, we're back into summertime and we can have those days. Now, another question I had, because a lot of people, they work so hard. Their shifts and their schedules are so hard that it feels like really hard to come in here and do hard workouts too.
It's hard. It's my motivation for my, what's that word? Self-motivation, particularly. Because I don't want to be lazy. I have 3 sons. They're almost teenagers.
Right.
So I got to keep up with them.
Yeah, you do. And they're in sports and stuff.
Yeah, they're
in
sports.
Do that too and take them. And you have them on your days off.
Yes.
And you're running them to school and coming in here.
Yeah.
Taking them to sports.
All the fun stuff with pre-teens.
And so that's what I want to emphasize is that it is doable.
It is doable. It's the motivations.
It's a mindset thing where you got to figure out why it's important to you. And so that's another question. Why is it important for you to get in here and do your workouts?
I do it so I'm not going to be that old person sitting on the couch, can't move, and relying on someone else to take care of my life.
Right.
That and I come in here because I don't want to disappoint the coaches. You
Us, me and Alex.
Yeah, you and Alex.
I know. We like having you here. And so when you're not here, we're like, hey.
And I feel like I let you guys down, but like life comes in the way sometimes. That sucks.
It does. Yeah. And we understand that too, because it does come in the way for us as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's one thing we are here for is the accountability part. Is, sometimes it is super easy to just say, I'm just going to stay home today. I'm just going to, I don't need to go today or today. And that's where we come in and we're like, remind you of the reason you need to be in here. You need to be in here where you at, or even like sometimes an excuse to say out loud to ourselves is not that big of a deal, but to say that excuse to someone else, it sounds kind of dumb.
Yeah. Well, the past 2 days, I had my EMS refresher license classes.
Yeah.
I'd rather be physically exhausted instead of sit it behind a PowerPoint for 10 hours.
I know.
Mentally drained.
That's almost more draining than exercise.
It's 10 times more draining. Like I get off work, drive 45 minutes back home, and I'm just mentally exhausted.
Yeah, you just want to sit there and stare. You're like,
yeah. Death by PowerPoint, literally.
Mm-hmm. And death by PowerPoint. That's funny. Yeah. I know, totally. Is there anything else you want to add to?
Yeah, just.
Or what would you like to say to someone who's thinking about coming in, or
I've brought that up to a couple different people that they want to come to the gym, do more of this, and be more physical and more energy. My brother, my other friends, they're like, "Oh, it's CrossFit." I'm like, "So."
Right.
People make fun of CrossFit. I'm like, I thought it was bad until I started doing it in Elko. I realized it's way different than weightlifting.
It is way different than weightlifting.
Because I did weightlifting for, I think, 2 years by myself. I came in here, I was like, oh, I can do it. No.
And weightlifting is good. It's always good to do, like a lot of times we have a strength portion and then we have a workout where you are focused on the lift itself. We really work on people's form. It's very important to have form and good form for us because we don't want you to get injured and not be able to come back. But also one thing, who did you work out with this morning?
I worked out with Harry.
Who's also another miner. He
just got off night shifts, which I don't know how he does that because I can't do that.
Harry is one of those people that's able to get off night shift, get off the bus at like 8:45 and then come here at 9 a.m. and do his workout, go home and sleep the rest of the day. And then go back to night. Yeah.
I know. I give him kudos for that because I will not do that.
I know. Yeah. And then
but
Jerry and
Robbie, and they're an older couple, and they come and do it. Motivation.
Yeah, right. It's like, let me tell you a little bit about Jerry and Robbie. They're in their 60s, and Jerry just had back surgery, his back fused, and so he's back moving again.
That's good. I did not know
in
that.
a way that is sustainable. He's not gonna be doing heavy deadlifts anymore.
Yeah, no.
But so that's what I mean. Why I brought that up is like you're lifting when you have people who say, "Well, it's CrossFit."
Yeah, come and do it one day. My friend that does the Spartan races with me.
Yeah.
The Bring a Friend Day. He was burnt out and dead.
What does he do?
He is a big boss over Braemar.
Yeah.
And
does he do exercise outside?
He does exercises at home. He has a whole gym set up at his house.
Oh, that's cool. Oh yeah. It does. I have a whole gym set up at my house too.
Like he does. He lifts heavy. I'm like, you lift heavy all you want, dude. I can still. He outdoes me in pull-ups. I can outdo him in bench and squats and deadlifts.
Yeah.
It's a friendly. I've known him since 2007.
Okay.
It's a really friend battle. He's a brother.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he's the one you do your Spartan races with.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. And you guys have totally different builds in your bodies.
Oh yeah. He's long, tall, and slender. He's always been like that.
Yeah.
I'm tallish and more stocky.
Yeah. You have a lot
I'm
of
more
muscle.
dense than he is.
Yeah. You're strong. So that's cool to like you have that different abilities and different types of training too that help you in it. So yeah.
Yeah. I've been pushing my brother to come here.
Yeah.
He's like, I have bad knees. I'm like, so? I got bad shoulders.
Well, you can tell him I've had 4 knee surgeries.
I make fun of him all the time. Like, there's older people out here doing it.
That's what I mean. Yeah, I tell him, I just worked out with a guy who had back surgery, so.
Yeah, I'm like, I got bad shoulders, like bad flow, because sometimes my hands get cold and numb when I'm working out.
Yeah.
I push through it, but I also don't push to the point where I'm going to hurt myself.
No. And that, we're not doing stupid stuff here.
Yeah, I think that one day I was working out with another push jerk press like we did today.
Yeah.
And something popped in my muscle on my forearm. I dropped it. I'm done.
Yeah.
I'm not doing it anymore.
No, and we're not going to tell you to just keep picking it up.
Yeah, it was like a sharp popping pain in the muscle.
That's weird.
Something happened, but I didn't want to push any further because my hand went numb. Like, I'm done.
No, I'm done. No, I'm not going to do that anymore.
Then after about like an hour or two, it was fine. Mm-hmm. It didn't pull anything or tear anything. It just felt like something.
No, maybe it was like a knot in there that you had built up maybe over time.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know, but it was.
Yeah.
It was a little scary. Like, yeah.
Yeah, I'm not one to ever push myself to puking either.
Yeah,
I refuse to do that.
Don't want to do that ever.
No. We do what we can. We do our best, and we do it smartly.
Oh, yeah.
So, if there's anything else you'd like to say about people and just get them in here and be unafraid to come.
I think that's where most of it comes from, is being in a group setting that they don't know people. Like,
oh, yeah.
And being body shamed, because that happens actually quite a lot. Or
it is
people that are
yes, it does.
Bigger, and they're afraid of being shamed for doing this. There's no point in being scared to come into a gym because you're trying to do that right thing and getting ran off.
Yeah. That is a big pet peeve of mine.
Oh, I hate it.
I hate it also. And it is one thing in here that's not allowed. And that's kind of the atmosphere and the culture that I've tried to build here, is that everybody is welcome, no matter your age, your shape, your abilities. None of that stuff matters.
Oh, yeah. And we do joke around with each other, but we don't body shame or put people down.
No.
No.
Mm-mm. No, that's not accepted here. And so that's why this is a place that I've built to be a safe place.
Oh, I love it here. It's fun.
People. Yeah. Well, thank you, Talon. I'm glad. Yeah. We love having you here.
Yeah. So when I go move to Elko, I'm still going to come out here.
Yes. I know. Thanks.
Oh, yeah.
There's a few of us that live in Elko, me included. So.
Yeah, I knew that. I'm like, you live in Elko? I'm like,
yeah. We have a couple other people that live in Elko, so it's not even that bad of a drive.
No, I can come out here, then I can go visit my grandma once I'm done.
Yeah. See? There you go. 2 birds with one stone.
Yeah. Makes it easier.
Cool. Well, thank you so much for sitting down and visiting with me.
Well, thanks for having me.
And being here. Appreciate it.
Yeah. The first podcast is actually not as bad as I thought.
I know they can kind of be scary a little bit, but it's just a quick conversation.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. Well, thank you.
Thank you.